face is not my own.
Hello everybody, this is Chris
besides me and I face
welcome
a
back
young
to
cat
another
slowly
Jack
melts into the flames.
with
He
friends,
looks at me and speaks.
except I didn't get any commentary from when we actually played this game, which is why it's been sort of in the loop for, you know, ever. However, just because it has no commentary doesn't mean that it's not enjoyable. I will edit it thusly to make sure that, you know, it's watchable for all of you. And at least we can actually hear Cookie Masterson and all of his funny jokes. So, sorry about the no commentary, but I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Also, this is Smiley's first time playing.
Cookie Masterson here, and don't worry if you hear this noise. It's just my butthole. So let me guess. You drive, you get shotgunned, and you sitting back in the toddler seat. Everyone's got a nice little screw. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
Oopsie Daddy Male Pregnancy Tests. When you need to know quick whether you're going to be a daddy or not, trust Oopsie Daddy. Just pee and wait.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. And so it begins.
Get ready, time for question one.
To get started, that's one smooth infestation. Say you wanted to dress up a bunch of rats as members of the Rat Pack. What adorable rat accessory would you not need to purchase? A tiny glass of scotch for a rat Dean Martin, a tiny cigarette for a rat Joey Bishop, a tiny pipe for a rat Bob Hope, or a tiny bow tie for a rat Sammy Davis Jr. Players 1 and 3. Whoa, whoa! Player 2. Bob Hope was not a member of the Rat Pack, so you would not need to buy any tiny rat accessories for him. But if you ever need a rat to entertain the rat troops or host the Rat Academy Awards, Rat Bob Hope is definitely your guy.
Oh, Mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Take a good look at beloved childhood character Obesity. Remember that old cartoon Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids? Yeah? No? Either way, I'm going to ask a question about it. What might you hear Fat Albert say while consuming a tub of lard? Hey, 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 this is some good cow fat. Hey, 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 this is some tasty pig fat. Hey, 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 this is some delicious sheep fat. Players 1, 2, and 3. This is saturated in incorrectness. Why didn't you pick this? Lard is made from rendered pork fat. By far the saddest time Fat Albert said, hey, 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 is when his doctor told him they'd have to amputate his foot due to his diabetes.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Here's one for you. Score loser, and it's time to chalk up one dis or dat. Player 1. Your score is pretty lame. Why don't you play this one? I'm going to read off 7 games, and for each one, you tell me if you win by getting the highest score, or you win by getting the lowest score. If it's high score, press the X button. If it's low score, press the B button. Now, the rest of you need to hear this. Try to pick an answer before Player 1. If Player 1 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone else who got it right. Okay, we're off. Monopoly, Yahtzee, Golf, Uno, Hungry Hungry Hippos, Hearts. You don't know Jack? Maybe you should stick to Jenga. To me, games aren't about scoring high or scoring low, but finding something to do with your family that limits the amount of conversation. Next up, Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
The name of a Spider-Man villain from the 70s. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Player 2? That's just nuts. Players 1 and 3? Over the years, Spider-Man has actually had 2 villains named the Kangaroo, both of them mostly just good at jumping. Although, I think Uranus would make a much better Spider-Man villain. Giant ice planets with no breathable air are a spider's natural enemy.
5 fingers!
I call this one... Warning! Only 0.000034 kilobytes remaining. Oh, my computer is so slow these days. It's bogged down with too much, data. I have to get some of this data off my computer. I guess I'll need to buy some cloud storage for all this data. Because it's the biggest, which cloud storage option is most likely to be able to fit all my data? Cirrus Cloud Storage, Stratus Cloud Storage, Cumulonimbus Cloud Storage, or Stratocumulus? Player 2, who's gonna get that screw? Player 1, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer. It's time for... Warning! Only 0.000034 kilobytes remaining. Oh, my computer is so slow these days. It's bogged down with too much, data. I have to get some of this data off my computer. I guess I'll need to buy some cloud storage for all this data. Because it's the biggest, which cloud storage option is most likely to be able to fit all my data? Cirrus Cloud Storage, Stratus Cloud Storage, Cumulonimbus Cloud Storage, or Stratocumulus Cloud Storage? Player 2? It looks overcast for you. Players 1 and 3? Cumulonimbus clouds are those giant clouds that can extend from fairly low to very high in the atmosphere. Hopefully that will provide me with enough storage space. I have a lot of German data on my computer. A lot of German data. That'll wrap up round 1. And player 3 is at the front of the class. But that could change mighty quick. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And keep in mind, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer to the game. Okay, we're bringing it on. This one's called the best Blink-182 question we've ever done. What should Blink-182 change its name to if it wanted to represent the number of times, on average, an adult blinks in a minute? Blink 10, Blink 25, Blink 70, or Blink 181? Player 1. This is gonna hurt. Players 2 and 3. You may be over-lubricating your eyes. The correct answer is... Under normal circumstances, the average adult blinks about 10, maybe 15 times a minute. But don't blink too fast, or you might miss Blink-182's rise and fall from cultural legitimacy.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Try this on for size. Are you there, God? It's me, Jimmy Fallon. Imagine, in order to appeal to younger viewers, Christian network TBN airs a Late Night with Seth Meyers knockoff called Late Night with Seth from the Bible. What would you hear on the show? This show is live from my father Noah's Ark. Please welcome my murderous brother Cain. So, my sister Mary Magdalene has been in the news, or give it up for my band leader and mother, Jezebel. Player 3, come on! Player 2? Really? Players 1 and 3? God has forsaken you. One right answer coming up. Seth is the son of Adam and Eve and the younger brother of Cain and Abel. God gave Adam Seth as a replacement for Abel after Cain killed him. Of course, in biblical times, you had to be careful flirting with your talk show guests because you were probably related to them.
Follow me down to the sea.
And now, getting my YouTubes tied. And you'll be treated like an instant star for a right answer.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
Put these famous viral YouTube videos in order of shortest to longest. David after dentist, double rainbow, dramatic chipmunk. David double dramatic, dramatic David double, double dramatic David, or dramatic double David. Hello! Players 1 and 2? The viral video of the dramatic chipmunk is 5 seconds long, David after dentist is 1 minute and 58 seconds long, and the double rainbow video is 3 minutes and 29 seconds long. That got you each an extra $1,000. I try not to watch any video that's over 10 seconds long because I have the attention span. Oh my god, look at that monkey drinking its own pee! Here's a good one. Lime and punishment. Oh, my breath is awful. Luckily, I've got a bunch of loose Tic Tacs in this drawer here. At least I think these are all Tic Tacs. Which of these Tic Tacs should I probably not eat? The orange Tic Tac, the blue Tic Tac, the brown Tic Tac, or the red Tic Tac? Player 3? Excuse me. Players 1 and 2? Yeah, they don't make brown Tic Tacs. Yep, that's a rat turd. Coming up, flow me to the moon. Let's say an astronaut on Mars is experiencing her time of the month. If she stays there for an entire Martian year, how many more times of the month will she experience? 22 times of the month, 12 times of the month, 2 times of the month, or she won't have another time of the month. Player 2 time's running out. Want to see the answer? A Martian year lasts approximately 687 Earth days, which would mean the astronaut would get her period about 22 times. Truly making it the red planet. Players 1 and 3? No, but that could mean she's pregnant. But guys, you can find out with a male pregnancy test from Oopsie Daddy, because men should be involved in some other part of the process, right? This wrong answer of the game has earned you a sweet 8,000 clams. Well done. Step right up to the jack attack. When you see two clues that match, press your A button. 2,000 big ones if you're right, but you lose 2,000 if you're wrong. And of course,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. You say hotel, I say motel. And where will you be staying this evening? Good luck. Player one's got it! Player one, you've convinced me you're for real. Too bad you didn't have any real competition. And while you're trying to wrap your head around that reality, let your mind be blown by this.